How often do you listen to your quiet, inner, small voice? Especially when there are times you're in the midst of a situation, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of trauma, in the midst of anger, in the midst of everything, coupled with opinions, views, influences that pulls you away from listening to your inner quiet voice. I must admit, I didn't always listen to my inner voice. I didn't always hear my inner voice. I didn't always follow my gut intuition, my gut feeling, because I was influenced by other opinions, views, and thoughts and influences. But all that changed when I experienced a miscarriage. That was a turning point for me. I learned to trust my instincts, especially when faced with dealing with professionals within that industry or sector. It meant that I had to really trust myself, because that inner voice for me was a communication to tell me that if something doesn't feel right deep down, then it isn't right all the way and outwardly. By being in the moment, by allowing myself the time, the space, the grace to just be in the moment and appreciate that moment for what it is, and also to ask myself not the why questions, but the what questions. I found that the why questions held me somewhat bound and couldn't move me forward to really truly appreciate my inner voice, my intuition, my gut. But the what questions allowed me to really think forward, to truly ask the right questions without fear, guilt, without worry. That's what self-awareness is about. Knowing when to say yes and knowing when to say no. And knowing when to just be, to allow yourself that time, that moment, that space to just be, so you can get clarity, you can get confidence, you can truly walk whatever situation you're in, knowing that you have made the right choice for yourself. And I know that the key thing for me that truly allowed me to maintain and to be more self-aware is to just be in the moment, to not be afraid of being in the moment and allow myself to feel that raw emotion whilst asking myself the what questions. What does this mean? What do I do next? What is this voice I'm hearing and what is it telling me? The why questions kept me feeling rather vulnerable and so closed in. But once I began to ask the what questions, it allowed me to have the vision of moving forward, of growth, of getting answers, resolution. All that comes with being self-aware. The second thing for me is to practice meditation, because it allows me to remain in a still, quiet place where I can learn to listen to my inner quiet voice, to build on that relationship with myself. And I say to you, you too can build that inner relationship with yourself by allowing yourself to just be in the moment without fear or without guilt, by allowing yourself to truly feel all the feelings that comes with whatever situation you may be going through or you might be going through. The third thing really is to practice that voice, to really practice listening to that voice. Because if it doesn't feel right deep down, then it is not right outwardly. I want to thank 𝐔 𝐏𝐫𝐸 for the opportunity to share my thoughts about self-awareness. And I hope that if you're going through any situation and doubt is thrown your way, I want you to take the time to just sit and be in that moment and listen. Quieting all the noise around you, all the opinions, all the views, all the influences around you, and just listen to that inner voice. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, and believe in your decision. I wish you all the best on your journey to self-awareness. I am Christiana T Johnson. I'm a post-miscarriage coach. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.